Hey everyone, it's Lee, and today I've got a video for you suggested by one of the viewers. And I know I've said this before, but I love getting requests for videos because, quite frankly, sometimes it's hard to think of what type of video I should be doing. So the viewer's suggestion was combinations you can do on the heavy bag for sand shou or sand da. So today I'm going to give you 4 simple combinations. Plus, at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a workout that you can do as an introduction to the sport of sand da. So let's get right to it. Here are 4 simple combos that will give you the basic idea of what sand shou is and how you can practice for it. Here's number 1. Okay, so I'm over here by the bag, got my gloves on, got my hand wraps on. First combo we're going to learn is called a jab and a cross, also known as a 1 and 2. So I'm going to do an orthodox stance, which means my left leg is going to be forward. Giving my right hand, I'm right-handed, so my right hand's going to be in the back. That's going to be my power strike. So the 1-2, I'm going to throw a jab off my front hand and then a right off my left, or the cross. Now, no matter how good you do this, you need to practice this over and over and over again. And all the combos today will start off with the 1-2. It basically is going to set up everything else we do. So when I do the 1-2, I want to make sure that I'm balanced and that I show some power in the strikes, okay? And I'm coming back to my defense each time. Big mistake is throwing it, dropping it, and then bringing it back, or throw, drop. Here, I want it to go straight out, back in, straight out, back in, wherever I'm holding my hands for my defense. So it's going to look like this. Right? Remember to breathe when you strike as well. Okay, combo number 2 is going to be the jab and the cross. I told you this was important, and I meant it. The jab and cross followed by a kick, and we're going to do a round kick on this one. So the 1 and 2 don't have to have a lot of power. You don't need to throw these with maximum power. They're basically a distraction. You're trying to get your opponent to think you're hitting either at their head or maybe for a body shot, or you're trying to get them to either bring their hands up to open up the body and the legs, or bring their hands down to open up the head. So when we practice this, we're going to throw 1 and 2 and a right kick, or 1 and 2 and a left kick. So it's going to look like this. Right? Just kick in the bag. That's right leg. Then I go left leg. Here. Okay? And I can practice this at varying heights. I can kick to the leg, right? Here, I can kick to the body, here, or I can kick to the head. There, right? Either one, I would try varying heights, varying speeds. You want this 1-2 to be fast, right? You don't want to just go 1-2 and then kick. You want to 1-2 kick, one after another. On this left kick, you can step and switch your leg if you like, or you can keep it right there. It's going to be less powerful if you don't step, but it's going to be a little bit quicker. So play with that as well. I would use both those. I would use the step for power, and I also would use not stepping, the stationary, just to test your opponent's speed. So trying to test them. So try all those things. Okay, so in sand shou or sand da, getting taken down is really bad. And it's really good if you can take your opponent down. You get the most points, or it weighs very heavily in the judge's eyes. If you can throw your opponent, especially with a clean technique, it's worth a lot in the judge's eyes. So you definitely want to take people down, but you definitely do not want to take down. Now, if I'm just standing with my hands like this, it's very easy for me to defend a takedown, right? So my hands are up, right? He shoots in, I'm ready. But what a lot of fighters will do is, as you come in with your punches, and they're going to shoot for that double leg takedown. So the next combo is going to be 1-2 sprawl. So I'm going to throw 1 and 2, bring my hands back, and then I'm going to sprawl my hips back and to one side. So it's going to look like this, away from the bag, right? I go 1, 2, and then I start to push my hips down and to the side. and I want my hip hitting the ground. I do not need to bend my arms. It's not like a burpee where I need to land all the way down and come like this and come back up. I want to get my hip to touch the ground and then come back up. Okay, so on the bag, that's going to look like this. I'm going to hit 1, 2, sprawl, and back up, right? I want to try to get up fast. Okay, I don't want to take my time. I don't want to go 1, 2, and then when I sprawl here, like that. I want to get up fast as I can. And here we have combo number 4. So we can punch and kick, we can take down, but we can also throw those knees. Now, sometimes you can throw elbows in Sanshou. I haven't seen it done in a long time. Usually a lot of amateur tournaments aren't going to let you do that. And even in the pros, I don't see many elbows. So I'm just going to show the knee today. I'm not going to show any elbows. So what we do is we're going to go throw the 1 and 2, and then we're going to throw either a right or left knee. So you can go 1, 2, and then from here, I want to throw the right knee. I don't want to come in with my head first. I want to 1, 2, and throw the knee. Now, when I throw the left knee, 1, 2, I will switch every time. I won't throw a knee like this, right? I won't throw a knee like this. There's no power in that. So from here, when I throw it, I go 1, 2. Here, when I throw the knee, I want to use my hips, right? So when I'm using my hips, I don't want to just lift up my knee like this. That doesn't do anything, and it actually hurts my knee a little bit. What I want is here, come up on the toes and push my hips out. So I'm pushing, right? I want to make sure when I do this, what I just did now was I step forward. I don't want to step forward on that knee. I want to bring it back. So when I knee, and I come back. So those are all 4 combinations. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I know I didn't go really deep into the technical aspects of the strikes. Just trying to give you some quick ideas of what Sanshou is and these different striking areas, and also everything being thrown off that 1, 2. And as promised, here's a beginner workout you can try out at home.